sorry. I know I was supposed to put up a video yesterday, but of course it was a Memorial's Day, and I was spending it with my family and just enjoying each other's company, so I didn't get around that to today, but I am posting up a video today and celebrating Memorial's Day and Pansexual Visibility Day with you guys. Yay! So I'm sure everybody knows a lot of things about Memorial's Day. My father is actually a vet. He didn't pass away in a war, but he's a vet, and I've had a lot of past family members that have been in the military. Thankfully, and thank to God that none of them have passed, so I've been able to meet them all. But it's still nice to remember them on that special day. So to everyone out there that has served in the country, that has lost their life, or just served in the country and served us to help with our freedom and making sure that we stay safe, thank you so much for all that you do. We couldn't possibly figure out what the things that you go through, and knowing what's going on currently within our nation and how we see veterans on the streets and sick and different things like that. I mean, it's really sad, and I am actually hoping, and I'm advocating a lot for different legislative bills, especially in the state of Oregon here, to help make sure that that stops happening, because you guys go over to make sure that we're safe and to make sure that we're here, and we're here for our freedom, and that we continue to have that. And so we need to go back and return and make sure that you guys have everything that you guys need, especially after making that huge commitment of sacrificing your life. So thank you so much again for all that you do, and I am so grateful and blessed that you guys have chosen that oath to protect the rest of us American citizens. That being said, besides Memorial's Day, yesterday was also Pansexual Visibility Awareness Day. So to all of my friends out there that are pansexual and proud, make sure that you wave your pansexual pride flag very high, because you are so worth it. You are loved by so many people. Know that even if you don't believe in religion or anything else either, God loves you guys too. I am a strong Christian, but I'm also an advocate for LGBTQ awareness, and making sure to advocate for that, and making sure that a lot of the people that have kind of like lost their faith or different things like that, making sure that that whatever religion you are, Buddha, God, Muhammad, they still love you no matter what. This is something that you can't control, and this is something that you cannot change. It's all a part of you, and God made you special like that. So, happy Pansexual Visibility Day. And for those that do not know what pansexual is, I just wanted to go ahead and do some really cool things. So, first off, pansexuality, just a little thing. I wanted to tell you guys what pansexuality is if you don't know what it is. Pansexuality is part of a non-binary spectrum. So our whole entire lives, as we continue to grow up, we've always known as these binaries. We've always known as just as male and female. But many people don't talk about those within the different spectrums. Even within LGBTQ, you either have male or female. Actually, those that identify as bisexual, as myself, get a lot of I don't know how you would say it, but we get a lot of I guess you can say, hell. So I'll basically go ahead and say that. We get a lot of hell because they think just because we're bisexual, we do not believe in non-binaries, and we're not advocating for transgender justice and different things like that, which is totally not true. We do advocate for that, and we do understand that there are different spectrums that are non-binary, and it's all about learning and continuing to educate yourself. So, because it is Pansexual Visibility Day, I wanted to just let you guys know what pansexuality is, and make sure that you guys continue to get educated, make sure you guys continue to advocate for it, and those different types of things, and pass the information along. So, pansexuality is actually, it's sexual attraction or romantic love interest, or just an emotional attraction towards people of any sex or gender identity. So this includes transgender, transsexual, transgender women, transgender males. It is a variety of things, whatever that person identifies with. So it's not just your average, oh, I'm male or I'm female. They're attracted to all parts of the spectrum. They leave no identity out. Pansexual people might even refer to themselves as gender blind. They don't see gender. And so all they see is the person and the person they love, and something that is just having gender and sex is very insignificant to them. And so that's basically what pansexuality is. So it is considered a sexual orientation, and what I'm really excited about is how a lot of social medias are starting to add those different types around. So like bisexuality, pansexuality, asexuality, and those different types of things. They're starting to add that to their sexual orientation to make sure no one leaves out. So you can always pick whatever you identify as. And even if you're sexually fluid, it doesn't matter. You can always continue to change whoever you are at the time, and those different things. And just let you guys know, you might hear some cats. My cats are outside. I'm just your cat lady at the moment. In its own right, or a subset actually of bisexuality. So pansexuality is sort of like a subset of bisexuality. And it's to indicate an alternative sexual identity. Because pansexual people are open to relationships with people who do not identify strictly as a man or a female, pansexuality therefore rejects the gender binary, which I just said. And then the notion of two genders, and indeed of specific sexual orientations, it's also considered a more inclusive term of bisexuality. And it's something that actually a lot of bisexuals, even themselves, are starting to transfer over to make sure that they are more inclusive. So just to let you guys know, doesn't matter what identity you identify with, it's what it works for you. For me, bisexuality works for me. That's why I consider myself bisexual. That's just how I see myself. That does not mean that I am not opposed to dating a person of that's a transgender female or transgender male. That's just something that I personally identify with. And you can personally identify with something that's totally different as well too. So just to let you guys know about that. And then what was it? Oh yeah. So this is just, me talking about pansexuality and the visibility and these types of sexual orientations and identifications that we identify and that we have continued to grow throughout this nation. I will continue to talk about these later on during a lot of my videos, educating continually. I'm going to be having some guests on. Since I've said that, hey, I want to do a YouTube channel and start making videos and start vlogging more. A lot of friends of mine, especially within the LGBTQ community, has started asking, hey, can I be a guest on there? Can we talk about different things? So my friend actually who is also a pansexual, and you'll meet her. She'll be coming on soon, probably in June when it gets close to Pride Month, which I'm so excited about because I get to go to my first Portland Pride. Yes! So excited. As you cannot see, I'm like really excited. So but that is just some of the different things. So I'll be talking about transgender, I'll be talking about pansexuality, I'll be talking about asexuality, I'll be also talking about a lot of things within the non-binary spectrum. And of course we cannot leave out our lesbians and gays. I will be talking about everything under the sun, including mental health and illness. I'll make sure to be starting talking about that more as well too. And just other things that, I feel that is comforting and that I would like to talk about. But I also want to hear from what you guys want me to talk about. So please leave things in the comments. Let me know what you want to hear. Let's start getting these out. If you can share my page, please do. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe now. Trust me, I'm funny. I'm very bright, eccentric. I'm trying to see, like I said, finals is coming up. I think I said that in my last video post. Finals is coming up, so I will have to be making more time for finals just because homework is a must for this term. So if you can please send me positive vibes. Like this past year has just been so hard on me with transferring and transitioning, and my grades have just not been the best. And so really, in order for me to stay here, I really need to do good on my grades. So continue to send me those positive vibes. If you pray, send prayers my way as well too. And just continue to make sure that, lastly, I want to just say this before I actually ended. Lastly, make sure that you are you. Make sure that you know that you love yourself, that you are who you are. I have had that issue in the past where I have denied who I am, just because I felt that it would be easy on my family, easy on my friends, and I haven't thought about how it helps me. And so that's always been an issue as well too. And so now that I've come to the recognition that I am bisexual, that I do have these mental illnesses, that I do know that I want to continue to go into this field, and that I am still deeply devoted in my faith, I'm happier. I'm starting to get happy. I'm starting to learn more about myself. I'm starting to push forward and change different ways. And so that's always something that I've been searching and looking for, and it's hard to find when you're trying to help everybody else, but you're neglecting yourself and your self-worth. And so I hope you know that people that are going through this, and I know there's so many people, especially within the LGBTQ community, that might be going through this, please know that you are not alone, that you are always you always have a friend within the LGBTQ community. Reach out. Make sure, please, I cannot stress this enough, please reach out. If it's not to me or to any of your friends, reach out to the rest of the LGBTQ community on YouTube. They have all been through this all before. We all have. And just know, again, that you're not alone, that you have your self-worth, and you are so, so, so loved by everyone. Know that as you continue to grow up and continue to change, things will change about you, but you are still always going to be that same person. You're still going to always be that same person that, oh, okay, well, you might not be that same person from there, but if you know who you are and what you believe in, then that's what I mean, that you'll still be that same person, to you at least. People might see you as differently, but like I know, I've always been that same person. I just haven't straight out come and said, hey, I'm bisexual, or I have borderline personality disorder, or I have depression. I mean, I've always been this person. People just have not known me, and they're starting to know me. So know that you're not alone. Know that you're loved. Know that your self-worth is actually worth more than gold. It's worth more than any treasure that is here on this earth. And just know that we all love you. We really do. So I'm actually going to have to cut this off. I'm hoping that this gets up tonight. If it does not get up tonight, then it should be either getting up Wednesday or Thursday. So don't worry. But I just hope that you guys all had a wonderful and beautiful Memorial's Day. And also a beautiful Pansexual Visibility Day. Again, know that you're loved. Thank you, men and women that have served in the Army. You have done so much for this country you don't even know. So thank you so much. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Bye.